next ultimate ride is...
sleek, mean, and green.
What's the fastest I've gone in this car? Am I allowed to say that on camera? I'm a law-abiding citizen and I do the speed limit. I'll leave it at that.
My name's Giankos and this is my Ford 1973 XA Falcon Superbird hardtop.
When 12-year-old Tommy refused to let his dad sell the XA Falcon, he was already setting his sight on rebuilding it himself in the future. 25 years later, Tommy dragged the rusty wreck off the family farm and took on the 5-year rebuilding project.
This Ford is an iconic car. There's not many hardtops left.
It's a miracle it survived.
The car was bought brand new by my father. I remember growing up in it as a kid, sitting in the back seat, until the time when, I think it was 1988, and Dad rolled the car into a ditch in an accident. Wrote the car off. It was my favourite car and I always knew that that was going to be my car one day.
For over 20 years, this ride was left to rot on the family farm.
I started getting a bit worried, thinking, well, if it stays there for much longer, there's probably not going to be much to the car left.
I mean, you know, I drove it once as a kid and I remember we had a really long driveway at home and I sat on my mum's lap and I was holding his very steering wheel.
Those emotional memories gave Tommy the drive to rebuild his dream.
As far as the whole restoration was concerned, I wanted to keep everything original. We started stripping the car down, took the engine out. The roof was complete write-off, so I had to buy another shell, replace the original roof that was on the car, reattach doors, put new guards on. We pretty much copied the same pattern plan in regards to the way the interior was. Took 5.5 years. It's pretty much a dream come true to think that I could drive this car now when growing up I thought I'd never drive it again after what happened.
And this near-perfect restoration meant a lot to the whole family.
Yeah, I've made a lot of grown men cry when they've heard of the story and my dad and mum seeing the car after it was rebuilt. Makes me feel happy that I've made them happy. So it's a good story all around, really.
Sit inside, Mum.
Oh man, you got me choking up here too, bro.
Yeah, I always look forward to getting in this car and driving it, and it always makes me think back to when I was a kid and sitting in the back seat, just like my son does now.
I wanted to enjoy being able to drive the car, something that I always wanted to do as a child, and I want to be able to pass that down to my son as well when he gets a bit older. It will give me a lot of happiness and joy as well, watching him drive the car and keeping it in the family.